Today, I'm simulating until a player wins more rings than Bill Russell. In his legendary career, Russell won 11 championships. So needless to say, this is going to be a challenge. There are a few players I have my eye on going into this. To win this many rings, first off, you gotta be young. I think Wemby could be in the running. The Spurs are a great squad. But if y'all have watched any of my 2K26 sims, you know just how good the Mavs are in this, and in particular, Cooper Flagg. I think Flagg could definitely be a guy who gets it done, but the Mavs, they're gonna have to do a great job when it comes to managing their roster over the years. I mean, you're talking about 12 rings. But that's enough talking. Let's jump straight into it. Season is wrapped. Nikola Jokic is your most valuable player. The Joker, 30, 13, and almost 10 assists. Really just another year at the office for Mr. Jokic. Igor won Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year for Malik. There's a DPOY for Victor. Khalil Ware, Most Improved. Book won Clutch Player of the Year. And the Knicks take home 68 wins with Coach Mike Brown. There was Wemby on All-NBA first. Wait, Igor won Rookie of the Year over Cooper Flagg? What in the world? I didn't even really think about that. Over Dylan Harper too? I guess the Nets are just so trash. He had a lot of opportunities. Going into this first postseason run, I don't know if we're really gonna know much about who has a chance at these 12 rings. I mean, this is year one. You get one ring. Sure, that's great. But like, come on. You know what I mean? You gotta get 12. First couple rounds, the Mavs have made it to the conference finals, so have the Clips, and then it's the Knicks and the Cavs out east. Dallas will go all the way to the NBA Finals. They win back-to-back Game 7s, and thus far, Cooper Flagg, he's averaging pretty similar to his regular season numbers. Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis doing their thing, and it'll be Cleveland in the finals. They don't really have anybody who's in the running to win 12 rings. I mean, Donovan Mitchell, he's 29 already. If you're over the age of 25 at this point, it's going to be almost impossible. You got to be a super young player in this league, and Cooper Flagg setting the tone well. His first championship in year one as Kyrie Irving's your finals MVP. Flagg, he didn't do too much this year. He was good, of course, but he's going to have to step up as Davis and Irving regress. As for Victor Wembanyama, another guy who we thought could be in the running, he just wasted a year by not winning a championship. However, his teammates are progressing, while for the most part over here in Dallas, Flagg's teammates are getting worse. Well, Davis is. Kyrie, he hasn't gone down just yet. Flagg just went +7 though, so that's definitely huge. And then checking in on some new draft picks, the Suns got AJ DeBonsta. Rockets got Darren Peterson, so the Rockets will probably be good for years to come. Cam Boozer goes to the Jazz. Definitely got to watch out for these draft guys, because they could be the ones to get it done as well. If the Mavs go back-to-back, Cooper Flagg's off to a real strong start to the video. And if you think I'm off to a strong start to this video, I'm doing well, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 300K. I'd really appreciate it. Trying to hit 300K before 2026. 2026. Golly. Speaking of golly, bro, Mavs, what y'all got going on? They just went 73-9. Jokic, another MVP. If this was an MVP challenge, Jokic would have it in the bag. DeBonsta, Rookie of the Year. VJ, Sixth Man of the Year. There's a DPOY for Wemby. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Coop just won Most Improved. The league's in trouble, bro. The league's in trouble. Shea, Clutch Player of the Year. There's J. Kidd, Coach of the Year. The Mavs go 73-9. Josh Giddey made All-NBA second. And there's Cooper Flagg, All-NBA third team. First round, Mavs, easy. Second round, easy. Conference finals, oh my gosh. I know it's early, and listen, Cleveland, they're doing great themselves. Back-to-back finals appearances. I know it's early, but the Mavs are cooking right now. Oh, they're about to win another one. 2 in a row. Cooper Flagg's your finals MVP. Alan McDonald's, get off my screen. 28, 8, and 5 from Cooper Flagg. That's already 2 rings in 2 seasons. Bro's 20 years old, because remember, he came out of high school. No, he didn't. He skipped a year of high school. That's what I was looking for. And then he played his year in college, so he came into the league at 18. That gives him more time. It sets him up perfectly for this challenge. As far as draftees this year, we got T. Stokes going to the Sixers. I don't know who Alfred Rodman is. I think these are a lot of auto-generated dudes. Yeah, the draft classes aren't exactly completely filled out at this point. It's 2K just dropped not too long ago. But we do have Tyron Stokes, who's a big name in those drafts. Davis and Kyrie regress a bunch, so Flagg's going to get put to the test this year. And then, whoa, the Pistons got Giannis? I've been seeing this happen in 26 a lot. I don't know what it is. And then the Spurs. I think they could be a real threat to the Mavericks. And Wemby, if you really locked in, you're still only 23. You could win those 12 rings. But he's going to have to go on a crazy run here and somehow stop the immense momentum the Mavs have as they're looking for a three-peat. But if anybody were to do it, I think it's that San Antonio Spurs team. They're equipped with a great squad. There goes Wemby. Those Mavs better watch out, because Victor Wembanyama's locked in. Darren Peterson, 6th man of the year for the Rockets. Yeah, I'm telling you, that Rockets team is nice. Luka Doncic, clutch player of the year. I'm excited to see skinny Luka in the league this year, man. I think he's going to be absolute trouble. All-NBA second team for Coop, but he was putting up crazy numbers. I thought Anthony Edwards, if it was 2K25, bro, the Wolves might have been able to make a run at this. 2K used to love the Wolves, but the Mavs right now, they're 2K's favorite. Hey, JP! Bro, there's this dude who's been commenting on my TikToks, my Twitter posts with just pictures of Jordan Poole. You know who you are, bro. It'll have me rolling. First 2 rounds go smooth for Coop and them. Oh, they might be in trouble here. They lost. So Cooper Flag, for the first time in his career, experiences a loss, and Giannis actually gets his second ring with the Detroit Pistons here. He put up 49 to close it out. Hey, it's not as good as the 50 piece. I remember bro dropped 50 in the finals, then went to Chick-fil-A, and asked for a 50 piece, which is hilarious. Now we're at the point where we're using auto-generated draft classes. Hey, you never know. A generational player could come out of one of these. But in this draft, it looks like everybody's generationally trash. And the Pistons winning didn't really help our video. Because you think about it, nobody on this team's making it to 12 rings. If K was a little bit younger and they went on a crazy run, maybe so. But that's not happening. Giannis is old. Unless he plays till he's 57, it's not happening. Anthony Davis isn't even on the Mavs anymore. He might have retired, left, whatever it is. He's not here. Cooper Flag doesn't really have a second guy. I guess Kyrie can still be that, but he's 36 now. Golly, Alex, you are washed. Mavs got to bounce back this year, though. You can't afford many losing years, especially because you think about it, once Coop gets into his, 30s, like he's 34, 35, the regression's going to start coming. So you'd rather win the rings early. That way you don't have to worry about that regression. Mavs continue to be great. 68 wins. Wemby, I feel like this should be the year of the Spurs. If it's anybody's year to be dominant in 2K, just with how good Victor Wembanyama is, how good that Spurs roster is, and how built for the future they are. I feel like if a team should dominate the sim, it should be San Antonio. Flag does make first team. Oh, Luka went from the Lakers to the Clippers. Pulled a reverse Montrezl Harrell. If you know, you know. You remember Montrez? He went from the Clippers to the Lakers. It doesn't happen too often where guys do that. Golly, Coop's already a 99. Oh, they might go win number 3 right here. Almost lost to the 8 seed. Oh my, yeah, here we go. You got to beat, this team's terrible. 2K loves the Bulls too. If the Bulls roster wasn't trash, oh man, they'd be crazy. Because how do you make the finals with not a single 90 overall? Mavs are winning these easy in 5, I'm sorry. Cooper Flag is your finals MVP. That's 3 championships. He's only 22. Kyrie regresses. Desmond Bane, one of the only NBA players with a negative wingspan, regresses here. But this supporting cast is kind of I've seen times in the sim where the Mavs will get like Zion to play next to Cooper Flag. That's a common signing I've seen. And when they get Zion next to Coop, oh my gosh, it's over. But Coop might be solo squatting for some time here, so if he can somehow do this, it'd just make it all the more impressive. Luka Doncic, most valuable player for the Clippers. Coop wins DPOY. Billy Donovan, coach of the year. See, I told y'all, bro. 2K loves Chicago. It's an underrated team that 2K likes. 64 wins for the Mavs, but they got some trouble here in the West. You're looking at San Antonio, you're looking at the Pels, and then apparently Chicago. I don't understand. Mavs sweep the first round. Oh! Game 7 with the Clips. They got Ja and Luka. Oh, shoot. It's a big game here for Flag. And of course he wins it because the Mavs got plot armor in 2K. Bro, you had 5 guys, no burgers, scoring 20 plus in the same game. Of course you're going to win. 21 and 21 from D-Live. 9 assists! They had him out here looking like Derek Stockton. 9 assists from Derek Lively. That's how you know the sim loves this team. Bro, the Spurs, they should, oh my gosh, they should destroy this Mavs team. Do you see that Spurs team on paper, bro? Oh, it's gonna happen. Unless, no, we gotta jump in. I don't want to jump into too many games in this video until we get later on to where we know, hey, this guy could win the rings. But like, come on, Coop might make a 3-1. We're in here. Oh my gosh, bro. They will talk about the 2K26 Mavs like they're folklore, bro. And by that, I mean losers like me who sit here and simulate all day. No, I'm playing. I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying a video game. Buford is inbounding. Y'all remember Buford from Phineas and Ferb? Here's Steph Castle with the ball. Castle throws it to Wemby. Hook shot is off. It's rebounded by D-Live. Mavs will push the ball the other way. It goes to Cooper Flag. Flag down to Asa Newell. He'll dunk it home. I'm sorry if the graphics look a little weird. I'm recording this video on PC, and there's like some little glitch that makes the game just look a little bit off. I think it looks better on the recording than it does on my screen, but nonetheless, it's some little glitch. Wembanyama gets the screen. Victor driving. Oh, almost threw it away. He kicks it to Mikal Bridges in the corner. Miles Bridges in the corner. Bridges to Castle. Castle mid-range is in and out. Flag grabs the rebound, and the Mavs will push the ball the other way. Cooper, defended by Steph Castle here, throws it out to Kyrie Irving. Irving trying to create separation, but Jared Vanderbilt, the Vandalorian, locking down defensively. Uncle Irving's tired. He's got to swing the ball. Oh my gosh, he's getting clamped. It'll go out to Coop. He fakes the three. Gonna have to rise up for a tough shot. Misses it. It's rebounded by D-Live. Second chance here for the Dallas Mavericks. Escape move from Irving. Steps it back. That's a tough shot. He misses. It's rebounded by San Antonio. And Jared Vanderbilt will give it to Victor Wembanyama, who's gonna run some point center here, setting things up, bringing up the ball. Wemby steps it back, fakes the shot, swings it to Castle in the corner. Castle driving, faking, stops, swings out to Vando. Vando, the ball fake. Oh, they're almost out of time here. The Spurs are. Wemby's gonna have to try and bail them out, but to no avail. Mavs will grab the rebound. 20 seconds to go here. Traore with the ball. Hits Kyrie. Small differential between shot and game clock. Mavs can wind this clock down pretty significantly, leaving almost no time left for the Spurs. 7 on the shot clock here. Irving will get the screen. Kyrie steps it back. Long three is off. Wemby the rebound. He'll throw up the heave for the win, and it's off. Okay, we got OT. I'm probably going to simcast most of this OT because like I told y'all, we got a lot of seasons to get through, but we'll jump in if it gets back to being close here. I think the Mavs got it. Maybe not. They're up 3, 29 seconds to go. They have ball. So a bucket here would essentially seal the deal. Irving with the rock. Kyrie does not swing the ball like at all in these simulations. Irving defended by De'Aaron Fox. He's going to watch the clock wind down here, as he should. That's a smart move. Spurs do have 2 timeouts left. Mavs have 1. Irving with 5 on the shot clock. Going to have to do something here. Spins. Oh, he's going to take the contested shot of doom, and it's in and out. Spurs grab the rebound. 4.2 to go. They could push this to double OT. Y'all see the banners up top? That's a new feature in 26. The dynamic banners. They change as you win ring, which, you know, I didn't really care too much about, to be honest with you, but some people do. So there you go. Sohan into Harper. Corner 3. Wet ball. Oh my gosh, it's tied. 2 seconds left. Cooper Flag looking for number 4. Asa Newell inbounding. Who's it going to go to? Oh my gosh, Kyrie's going to pull it from Yucatan. It's in and out. We're going to double OT. Goodness gracious, man. Oh, these guys are just giving us a hardwood classic, bro. Y'all remember being younger, watching the hardwood classics on TV, bro? Some of y'all don't even know about that. Irving with the ball. See, I hate when I say stuff like that. I just sound old. Irving out to Cooper Flag. Back down to Irving. Irving working on De'Aaron Fox here. Kyrie, if you don't swing this basketball, man. Kyrie! Stop! You haven't made a shot! 30 seconds to go. Wembanyama gives it to Sohan. Sohan kicks to the corner. Fox 3. Oh! It might be trouble for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving has been playing absolutely horrible. Fox knocks down the big 3. Mavs call timeout. Oh my goodness. Oh, it might be cooked here. Newell inbound, and they gotta hit a 3. Kyrie catches. You know the shot's going up. The possession ends here. Layup. He might have went 0 for 6. Like he had Cooper Flag's ACLs crying for help. 53 minutes for Flag. He had 34 and 16. Kyrie, 39 minutes, dropped 29. D-Live with 25. Wemby went off. Fox went off. Steph Castle went off. Yeah, here's the problem, Mr. Cooper. You're at 3 championships, right? But this San Antonio Spurs team, they're hungrier than Zion Williamson after he hasn't ate all day, okay? They want to win these rings. Victor Wembanyama, he wants to be one of the greats, so of course he wants to win rings. What's up with the Chicago Bulls, bro? How do they keep making it here? They got Dylan Harper, they got De'Aaron Fox. It's a crazy team, and they just stopped the Mavs in their tracks as they were looking for their 4th championship in just the 5th year Flag's career. Yep, that's right. How did they do this? They can't keep getting away with this. How did they? Cam Boozer. Well, this is it. They're gonna win. They're gonna win the challenge. Cam Boozer, he was a restricted free agent. He should have re-signed with the Jazz because, you know, they can match any contract. The Jazz said, oh, no, I'm good. And somehow the Mavs bring in Cam Boozer. Oh, because the Spurs let go of Wemby. The Jazz were like, forget Cam Boozer. We can get 7'8", 9-foot wingspan Victor Wembanyama. What is happening in this league? So all of a sudden, the Spurs have been nerfed. The Mavs just got 10 times better, and the league has opened up for Cooper Flagg to do what he does. Now, as far as new rookies, golly, Josh Payton, 84 overall, entering the league. Anthony Edwards is playing with Jokic. Goodness gracious, what is going on? Joshy, are you really good? I'm just curious. He's not bad, and he's playing with Jokic and maybe he could run up some rings, get in the mix here, but I don't know. You give Cooper Flagg, Cameron Boozer, it's Christmas for the Mavs. They might go win the next 9 rings Flagg needs all in a row. Here he goes. MVP for Cooper Flagg, 28, 9-5 on the season. There's the rookie Josh Payton. Flagg also wins DPOY, and the Pels won 69 games. And the Mavs won 68. Hey, if y'all know the Doug Christie lore from my GM, if you know, you know. Cam Boozer, All-NBA first team. So the Mavs now have 2 All-NBA first teamers. What do the Pels have going on, though? They probably still have Zion, right? Yeah, they got Zion, Kristen Eck, Dylan Person, Jeremiah Fierce. So they've just drafted really well around Big Z, it seems. Jazz are pretty good with the addition of Victor. And then the Bulls, you know, just... I don't know how they're so good. They never win the chip, but they'll keep making the finals, huh? Oh my gosh, man. Wemby, he gave what was I going to say? He gave Cooper Flagg a little bit of trouble there, but ultimately Mavs win in 6. Now it's time for the Pelicans, who won nearly 70 games in the regular season, but the Mavs don't care. They win those in 6. Cooper Flagg's in the finals, looking for ring number 4, taking on this weak Chicago Bulls team that just keeps making the finals and losing. No, there's no way. There's no way the Mavs lose to them. Game 7 on the way. Cooper can win number 4. Now, if he drops another one here, I think it's trouble. So you got to win this game 7 if you're Flagg, and of course, that's what he's going to do. Cam Boozer's finals MVP, averaging 30, 10, and 6. Just giving Flagg a teammate of this caliber, they should have never let it happen. And Kyrie Irving, he's got to have what? Oh my gosh, 5 championships. Is Unc about to retire, though? Get off my screen, Alan! No. So Kyrie's going to keep it pushing another year. He can win his 6th championship, which is super cool. Oh, never mind. I guess the Mavs dropped him. Sorry, Kyrie. They brought in Mikal Bridges, who is 34 by now. Just averaged. Oh, he was here last year. My fault. Andrew Nembhard's here still. Any good young guys? You got Jay Jenkins, who might be on the come up. They just brought him in out of Washington. And then I am just going to keep an eye on this Nuggets team. They have Koa Pete now, too? Hold on. Oh, they've been having him. And they got this dude, Nico. Hey, man, if we know what we know about Nico, he'll probably trade away Luka Doncic at some point. I'm going to edit that out. Terrible jokes. Jokic is regressing, but this Nuggets team is really good, and they got a lot of young players. So if the Mavs start to flop, I think the Nuggets might be the team that steps in. That's all I'm saying. Well, Cooper might get carried by Cameron. Hey, really, if Cooper, ever leaves the Mavs or the Mavs just fall off, maybe Cam Boozer could be in the running for all those rings. These Utah Jazz jerseys with the mountains, they're all right, bro. I like them for sure. As the Mavs go 73-9, Cooper Flagg was awesome. Cameron Boozer was awesome. We'll see if they can win Flagg's 5th already. Oh my gosh. Yep, they're about to win his 5th. Easy trip to the finals. Flagg is in year 7, about to win his 5th ring if they can take down Washington. Now the Wizards, they have Mikal Brown, who's a 96, Trey Johnson, Alex Sarr. So a good core for sure. But it doesn't matter. Mavs in 5. Cam Boozer is your finals MVP, and Cooper Flagg is nearly halfway to the 12 rings that he needs to win. I think worst case scenario is he leaves the Mavs for some random reason, or he starts regressing out of nowhere. What in the world? What is playing in my ears right now? I gotta change the song. Hold on. And the Mavs got this other dude, Jay Jenkins. He just went up 5, so he's gonna be good. Some old heads on the team for sure, but they got some young pieces that should be able to grow and develop alongside Flagg. Shout out to this dude, Terry Hood. Only entering year 4. He's already a 96 overall, so seems like a good young talent. But yeah, the only concern here is this Flagg regression just a random fluke, or is this something that's gonna continue? Because if he starts regressing at a young age, that could be a real issue that could hold him back from winning all those championships. championships. Well, bro's getting carried by Cam Boozer, isn't he? Cam Boozer with an MVP. How did the stars align for Wemby to go to the Jazz and for Boozer to go to the Mavs? That's just so insane. Oh, did Flag actually fall off? He's only on third team. Stats look pretty similar to what they've been. And the Mavs, like, they're one of the only teams in the sim that I've seen be able to pull off 70+ wins just all the time, like it's nothing. And they're back in the finals. Luka versus the Mavs. Oh, this one's personal. Uncle Luka, he's a 91 overall still, but he's got to be old by now. Yeah. Oh, he's only 34. They just cooked him on the regression, I guess. But Doncic still ringless going into this. Can he get his first against the team who traded him? No, sir. It is a sweep. Cam Boozer is your finals MVP. And that means that Cooper Flag in 8 seasons is up to 6 rings. Forget winning just 12. He might win more. No. I can't say that. We're at the halfway point, but things could fall apart fast. Bronny's here. Never mind. We got a guy named LeBron James on our team. You think you pair him with Cooper Flag and Cam Boozer, you're going to lose? This Kings team is good. That's a weird combo. Blonde hair with the brown beard. They're about to set a new wins record. 75 wins. They're unstoppable. They're averaging 40. Like Coop didn't even have to make All NBA. He was not chilling. He was great. I guess they're just tired of voting him to All NBA. But 75 wins, you can't lose in the playoffs, or else they'll just make fun of you forever. Back in the finals for the Mavericks. This will be number 7 for Flag, and most importantly, number 1 for Bronny James. Come on, get Bronny one. There it is. Cam Boozer's your finals MVP. And now, Cooper Flag is up to 7 chips in 9 seasons. I want y'all to understand the magnitude of this because, first of all, we know the sim, they love the Mavs, all that. But look, when Bill Russell played in the league, there were way less teams. And team building was different than it is now. Basically, I mean, it isn't really this simple, but a lot of the time it was the Lakers, it was the Celtics. Knicks were in there maybe on occasion. But to do this in the 30-team league, the modern NBA, the player movement era, yeah. Mavs got another guy, Joel. Golly, Andrew Nembhard fell off. I saw Andrew Nembhard's brother, Ryan, in Summer League. He plays for the Mavs, I'm pretty sure. Ryan did, at least in the Summer League. He was not. All right, Coop, go get number 8. 70 wins for the Mavericks. Cam Boozer is your MVP. Jason Kidd, 70 win. I already said that. Nice, Danny. Flag's back to making All-NBA first. Round 1, Thunder actually took the Mavs to 6, and so did the Suns. Oh, Wemby's in the Big Apple now? Interesting. Wembanyama's been one of the only guys that was capable of stopping Flag in the Mavericks, but not this time. It's a finals MVP for Cooper, which we haven't seen in a while. And of course, we're up to 8 championships. We've won every year since 2031, so that's 5 straight. Can we go for 6 in a row? And does Coop have an undefeated finals record? Because he lost to the Spurs it was before the finals, of course, because the Spurs are in the West. But no, there was one year where he lost, I think, in the final. This dude Patton is going to help out a lot too for the Mavs. Young piece who's coming up pretty fast. I saw J Teague. I was like, Jeff? No, it's Jamal Teague. It's Teague time! Cooper Flag is your MVP. Probably the best season of his career, 37-5. And the Mavs just continue their reign of terror over the association. 75 wins. Although the big man is fed up, Joel Patton. What are you mad about, bro? Team's doing great, winning a lot of games. Maybe you're mad because you're in 89 overall and you're averaging 5 points on 20. Golly, you were trash! Might be the worst 89 ever. You don't do anything well. You're not efficient. You rebound okay. You're 6'9" at center. You don't really have enough size. Turn over the ball 2 times a game, despite being a center. What are you? You don't get assists either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, it's because they benched him for Derek Lively. Rightfully so, bro. That dude is trash. Fakest 89 overall in 2K history. All right. Wizards Mavs finals. We've seen the Wizards quite a few times. Props to them. They've built a good team, but not more gooder than the Mavericks. Cam Boozer is your finals MVP, and that is 9 championships. Boring. Just the Mavs falling off catastrophically. I think Cooper Flag might have these 12 rings in the bag. Patton up to a 90. He's still fed up. Another one. MVP, 31, 8, and 5. A DPOY as well for Flag as the Mavs go 71 and 11. Cam Boozer's on your All-NBA first. Round 1, Dallas sweeps the Rockets. They beat the Kings. They easily beat the Jazz, and it's going to be Washington in the NBA Finals. This is for ring number 10. Can Cooper take it home? Yes, indeed. Cam Boozer's your Finals MVP, averaging a ridiculous 36 in the NBA Finals. And we really even haven't had any close series over these past years. It's just been dominance. This upcoming year, Flag can tie the great Bill Russell in NBA championships. Now, Coop is regressing, and at 30 years old, I'm starting to think this regression may not be a fluke. It might be real for Cooper. So he's got to dial in these next couple years, because once that regression really starts to go, especially for him and Cam, that could be an issue. I thought of this video idea. I actually wanted to do it in 2K25, and I tried it, and nobody could win this many rings. But I thought, oh, we need to bring this one out the vault for 2K26, because I've done quite a bit of simulating and realized, dude, the Mavericks are just insane. So I thought maybe Cooper Flag is capable of doing this, or somebody on the Mavericks, just because, 2K loves the math. And here we are. I have not done anything for this team. I want y'all to know that. I have not made any trades, any signings. I've literally just sat here and simulated. Cam Boozer's your MVP. I mean, and they were able to put 2 MVP level players on the same team. Flag made 3rd team this year. Yeah, the regression hit a little bit. Stats dropped, but it didn't seem to matter in the wins column. Now, I will say the Warriors won 66. They could be trouble for your Dallas Mavericks. We'll see what happens here. Chance to tie history here for Cooper Flag by winning 11 championships. And it looks like the Dallas Mavericks might just do it. They got to get through Al Webb III and the Cleveland Cavs. Game 1 goes to Dallas. Game 2 to Dallas. They're up 3-0, and there it is. 11 championships for Cooper Flag in just 13 seasons, which is actually the same as what Bill Russell did. Won 11 in 13 years, and 8 in a row is also what Flag did. So if this was a Bill Russell challenge, a player to win as many championships as Bill, it would be complete. He did the 8 in a row. He won 11 total. But now there's still another step to this. He's got to win one more. One up what the great Bill Russell did. And the Mavs brought in a great PG by the name of Cody Blake. Maybe not great, but he's an 87 overall, good player. Flag doesn't regress, neither does Boozer. I think ring number 12 is coming up right here. This will be, I want y'all to note, the 9th championship in a row. In the simulation. I've done nothing for this team. I've just sat here and watched. Bro, they're 40-4. This team just oh my gosh. It just defies basketball. This shouldn't be possible. 2K, if somebody at 2K sees this, this is your sign to patch the Dallas Mavericks. This is worse than the OKC Thunder in 24, maybe it was. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. The generational run the Thunder went on in that one year. Maybe it was a couple years. Wemby's in Washington. They got Wemby as a journeyman, bro. San Antonio, Utah, New York, Washington. I couldn't imagine Wemby being a player like that who switches teams all the time. I don't think that's Wemby. But what do I know? I'm not Victor Wembanyama. Cooper Flag, 31 tonight. Boozer, 26 tonight as we head into the biggest playoff run of Flag's career. A chance at history, and we are undefeated going into the finals against Will Barkley and the Philly Sixers. Will Barkley's a 95 overall. Game 1 will go to us. We win the 2nd, the 3rd. That's it. Coop just averaged 41 in the finals. And in 14 years, he won 12 championships. I want y'all to know, I did not make a single trade. I did nothing. Sim difficulty was on a 50 like usual. Everything's automated. Everything's on auto. I was not controlling a thing. I'm gonna simulate the rest of Cooper's career and come back to y'all just to show you how many rings he ended up with in total. But he's already done the goal of the video, one more than Russell. So I'm not gonna waste y'all's time showing the rest of the seasons. I'll just show y'all the results. Cooper Flag's career is over with. And let me just prepare you for what you're about to see. 15 NBA championships. He won his last one in 2043. Retired in 2045. Undoubtedly having the greatest career of all time. Career averages is 26, 7, and 4 with 4 MVPs, 17 All-Star appearances, 3 DPOIs, 15 championships, 8 Finals MVPs, 9 All-NBA first teams, 3 All-NBA second teams, 4 All-NBA third teams, 11 All-Defensive first teams, 4 all defensive second teams, all rookie first team. If that wasn't enough, he had 42,000 points. He was 5th in field goals made, 1st in threes made. This wasn't meant to be another Cooper Flag career sim, but that's just what it turned out to be, and I'm not mad at it because he was also 5th in free throws made. But bro, you can't be mad at this, bro. 15 championships is probably the greatest thing I've ever simulated. 2nd in steals, 3rd in minutes. There it is. There it is, dude. Greatest career ever. 15 championships. The Mavs gotta be patched, bro. They have to be. If you made it to the end, comment Mavericks. like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.